As we are here for tonight NBA 2K15 as we are getting ready for game one of the conference playoffs between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks, who came off a absolutely fantastic series. The first round they defeated the Clippers in 6 games, and then they beat the Pacers also in 6 games. So that puts them in the 1 versus 6 matchup against the Oklahoma City Thunder, in which the Thunder have swept, not really swept, but they swept the Suns in the first round 4-0, and then they did lose a game against the Spurs, but then polished them off, winning that series 4-1 to set up this big matchup, as everyone kind of predicted that maybe the Pacers would be the one to face off against the Thunder 1 versus 2 matchup. That so did not happen. So big matchup here tonight, the Thunder and the Mavericks, and then on the other side the Timberwolves coming off. And everybody kind of expected maybe a little bit of a layover from the 2 7-game series they had against the Hornets and the Bulls. And they came in and really played well and won that game 81-69. Lowry for the Raptors had 17 points, Bosh had 16, DeRozan had 15, Amir Johnson had 8.6 rebounds in the game. Terrence Ross only had 4 points in the game. Lou Williams had 5, but Kevin Love doing what Kevin does best, and has 23 points, 5 rebounds, 2 block shots in the game. And Pekovic with 14 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist and a steal in the game, as he was really a major factor with 3 offensive rebounds in the game. And then Zach LaVine with 8 points, Mo Williams with 8 points, Kevin Garnett with 6, Martin with 6, and then Wiggins and Brewer both with 5 points each. Rubio, a little bit low number for him last night with 4 points, 5 assists in the game. And Zhang with 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 block shots in the game. And then Gail McHale came in for 3 minutes and dished out 1 assist in the game. So 81-69. Timberwolves won the first game of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now we start game 1 of the Western Conference Finals between the Thunder and the Mavericks, as we are getting ourselves ready to go for this one tonight from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Kevin Durant, James Harden, Russell Westbrook against the Dallas Mavericks, with Jameer Nelson, Devin Harris, Chandler Parsons, Dirk Nowitzki, and of course Tyson Chandler in the middle. So this should be a fantastic 1 versus 6 matchup. Who nobody expected the Mavericks to get this far, and they have certainly done a heck of a job in that, getting to this point in the playoffs. There is the Thunder's record 46-12 this past season, as Kevin Durant leading the team in scoring. And then on the other side, the Mavericks, Chandler Parsons leading the team in points this year, but we'll see if that really helps out a bit here today. So, there's the bench for the Mavericks. Wright, Aminu, J.J. Barea, Felton, Crowder, Ledoux, Rush, and then Greg Smith off the bench. And then, of course, Westbrook, Harden, Durant, Ibaka, and Steven Adams for the Thunder. And then, of course, Jackson, Lamb, Collison, Perkins off the bench. And then you have McGarry, Perry Jones, Andre Robertson, and Wistes, who also will come off the bench for the Thunder in this matchup. So this should be a very good matchup between these two teams here tonight. Ooh, my goodness. And it is loud. And the introduction for the Thunder. And there is the head coach of the team, Scott Brooks. Boy, that is really, whew, that seems lighter than 20. All right, so here we go. Yep, Thunder doing their traditional little Russell Westbrook. He's ready for this game one. Serge Ibaka. The winner goes to the finals of this series. And game one, as Tyson Chandler wins the toss, and away we go with game one. So the Thunder and the Mavericks. So Nowitzki with Serge Ibaka on him, and Nowitzki kind of hit the deck. Especially throughout this season with so many injuries, and there's 2 points for Kevin Durant. With so many injuries, you tend to wonder when somebody falls like that if they're going to get back up. So inside to Dirk Nowitzki with Serge Ibaka on him, as he'll pick up the first foul on Serge Ibaka. So very nicely done there for nice little turnaround for Dirk as he got the first foul. And can't get the first free throw. So 2-1. So 1 out of 2 is Nowitzki from the free throw line. James Harden with the ball. So inside to Russell Westbrook. Inside. Oh, Nowitzki trying to swipe it down. Ibaka with the slam. It's 4-1. So inside again to Nowitzki. This time he's got the mismatch. And there's a foul against Ibaka. Will reach in. That's 2. So he'll have to be sub 4 out. And Nick Collison will come in the game. Well, that is huge. Fans not agreeing with that call. As Jameer Nelson, nice try with the maneuver. It did go in, but then rattled out. As Durant, was in and then rattled out. And so, and out of bounds, Mavericks will retain possession. So there is Scott Brooks, the head coach of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Of course, we know Rick Carlisle is the head coach. So Parsons driving it. Pull-up jumper. Can't get that one to go in, and the Mavericks right now still stuck on 1 point. So KD with the jumper, no good, but Nick Collison with the cleanup, and there is. So 6-1, OKC in the lead early in game one. So Nelson inside to Tyson Chandler, as a little bit of attempted. Chandler Parsons for 3. Nice job in the face of an alley-oop. Went awry, and then they quickly recovered. Nowitzki quickly recovered, found Chandler Parsons for 3, and it's 6-4 to Thunder. And Westbrook with 2 points there. It's 8-4. Yeah, Westbrook, I tell you, the numbers this playoff season have been all just about as high as their or much better than their season numbers. Parsons with the drive. Ooh, he's fouled by Durant. Fans not loving that. Hey, Mike and Lady, how's it going? Welcome to Game 1 of the conference. Oh, Parsons missing the first one. Yep, I fully believe in what they say, what this arena is for. Loud city indeed. That nice block by Tyson Chandler. And now pull-up jumper for Harris in the face of James Harden. 8-7. Yep, the Timberwolves took care of game 1. 81-69 over the Toronto Raptors last night. As we had some issues last night. Was not able to bring to you the entire game. Durant picking up his second foul, and boy, oh boy, Serge Ibaka with 2 fouls, and now KD with 2 fouls for the Thunder early in the first period. But it's exactly the game plan that Rick Carlisle wanted. As Devin Harris goes 2 for 2. 9-8, Mavericks in the lead. So right now, at the Mavericks, Jameer Nelson was just shadowing Russell Westbrook, and there's Steven Adams for the cleanup. So nice job there. Nowitzki got the jumper. Nice assist from Jameer Nelson. And it's 11-10 Dallas. So back and forth we go early in this game. Nice defense for Nowitzki. And you can't say that too often. And there's Chandler for 2. Mavericks on a 12-4 run in the last 4 minutes and 34 seconds. So they have, the Mavericks. There's 2 points for the Thunder. So right back at you. Russell Westbrook making quick work with quick points. So Jameer Nelson to Nowitzki. Can't get that mid-range jumper. As there's a foul against Jameer Nelson. Reggie Jackson on the drive. And Jameer Nelson did everything he could to make sure that ball didn't go in. And there's the first free throw. Tie game here early in the first period. And 2 for 2 goes Jackson at the free throw line. So 14-13. I tell you, this may be an incredible series altogether. Oh, inside, back out. Oh, bad pass by Nowitzki. As Jackson trying to get the quick jumper, can't quite do it. Jameer Nelson all the way down to Chandler Parsons for the nice slam. And 15-14. And there's a timeout by Scott Brooks in the Oklahoma City Thunder. So early. Oh yeah. Always a close game between these two teams. And I tell you one thing. You would have been absolutely shocked last night with the with how the Timberwolves handled the Raptors last night. I seriously thought the Timberwolves were going to be in serious trouble going to Air Canada Center, but they handled the crowd, they handled the team well, and came out with a nice 12-point win to take a 1-0 lead in the series. Yep, slam bam. Thank you, ma'am. So 15-14 in favor of the Mavericks. As there, what defense by the Mavericks. On the head to Parsons again. Westbrook 2 for 7 in the game so far. And it looks like the officials are going to let him play just a little bit, especially after that hard contact. They know that Russell Westbrook likes contact. So Harden in the face of Chandler Parsons, Devin Harris, my goodness, in the midst of Collison grabbing that rebound. So 17-14, trying to get the, that was the most disastrous screen I've ever seen. Over to Harris for 3, got it. As Devin Harris, yep, he is playing in place of Ray Allen, who tore his ACL in the playoffs and was done. And Jameer Nelson picking up his second foul, so that will bring on J.J. Barea, the veteran. And Nowitzki coming out. Aminu, Brandon Wright coming in, as Tyson Chandler will remain in the game at center. And Kendrick Perkins comes in also for the Thunder. Brandon Wright, I tell you what a game he had in that game 6 against the Pacers. And no more impressive than Tyson Chandler. Brandon Wright also played his role, 3 block shots. Tyson Chandler, though, impressed everybody with 7 points, 9 rebounds, 6 block shots in that clinching game against the Pacers. So just waiting. So inside to Brandon Wright as he's trying, and he picks up the foul on Nick Collison, his first. So 3-point lead for the Mavericks at this point. Boy, tough defense. As Brandon Wright gets the first free throw, 20-16. As he'll clank that one off. And Jackson trying to put some moves on. And then Aminu on James Harden. I don't believe James Harden's even scored a point yet. That's how well the defense. Jeremy Lamb for 3, got it. And it's a 20-19 lead, so yeah. I don't believe James Harden has scored yet in this game. So the Maverick defense, Raymond Felton in the game at point guard, or actually at shooting guard. Even though he traditionally plays, what a tough challenge, got the foul, the hoop, and the harm. And got the offensive rebound. My gracious, the Mavericks are coming out playing hard in game 1. Raymond Felton, a young man from North Carolina, same place where Brandon Wright went. As James Harden trying to drive and cannot find the hoop. So 22-19. So right now Barea following the screens. Well, most disastrous screens. So 5 seconds on the shot clock. Barea putting something up, and it rims out. And here comes the Thunder. Oh, what a break for the Thunder as they get 2 easy points there, 22-21. The 2:20 left to go here in the first period. Oh, hard screen as Felton picking up the foul on Kendrick Perkins as I tell you, I believe, yeah, that almost impossible. That is correct. And Felton, I tell you, he has struggled this year from the free throw line where he was so solid in college. So 23-21, don't know what the difference is going from college to the pros. Maybe it's a longer schedule. And then Minu over to Berea. Jeremy Lamb. James Harden covered by Al-Farouq Aminu. And Jackson coming in. No good in the face of Brandon Wright. Brandon, nice defense. And no love lost between these two teams. Of course, come to think about it, I don't think the Mavericks have any type. I don't think there's any team that don't have too much love for when they take on the Mavericks, especially in the state of Texas or even Oklahoma. And Brandon Wright with the nice stuff on the nice assist from J.J. Barea. And a timeout by Scott Brooks once again, as he does not like what he sees right now. As I tell you what, a start to this thing we've had. So thank you once again, Mike and Lee, for joining my stream tonight. I will have game, let's see, depending on what type of time we have tonight, it's going to be, yeah, depending on the time we have tonight, depends on what we're looking at for whether we have game 2 tonight or tomorrow night. So timeout is over, as here we go, 25-21, as the Mavericks and the Thunder game 1, as that is a nice drive by Lamb, but ball rims out. So Smith bringing the ball up, gets in the hand of Barea, and then Ricky Ledoux also in the game for the Mavericks, a young man. And Brandon Wright just has to put something up, but he passed it instead. Shot clock violation. Shot clock violation on the Mavericks. Oh yes, great defense on both sides. And just to let you know, I've tweaked the sliders again, so we should get a much more competitive game between all of these teams in the playoffs and in the finals. So Ledoux trying to shake and bake inside to Smith. Oh, well, that pass went nowhere. As right now, boy, everybody just having issues hanging on to the ball. Smith, nice pass from Barea to Brandon Wright to Smith, and nice little fast break there. 14 seconds left to go. As right now, Harden giving it up, and there's 2 points for Nick Collison. So 5 seconds left here in the first period. As Barea pulls it up, got the jumper before the buzzer, and it's 29-23, Dallas in the lead after 1. And boy, what a start to this first period, to this game 1.
Yes, sir.
So May 22nd, Kevin Love, Kyle Lowry of the Raptors. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. So welcome back everybody to the Chesapeake Arena here at Oklahoma City Thunder. A little bit of foul issues in the first period as Kevin Durant went out with two fouls, and also Serge Ibaka went out with two fouls in the game. Early in the game, there you see the scoring right now. You have Jackson with 4, Westbrook with 4, Adams with 4, Ellison with 4, Lamb with 3, Durant only 2 points, but picked up 2 fouls in that first period, and Serge Ibaka with 2 points, but also picked up 2 fouls early in the first period himself. There it is right there. James Harden 0 for 3 shooting right now, but 2 rebounds and 2 assists for James in this game, but no points in the first period, so that is quite surprising. 0 for 1 and 3 points, and 0 for 3 from the field so far early in this game. As you can see, Dallas and OKC ready to go at it once again. So here goes second period as Lamb with a nice slam as he just kind of did the backdoor cut. 29-25. So a 4-point lead for the Mavericks. Chandler Parsons getting the screen. As Brandon Wright, nice finish there for Brandon. And it's 31-25. As Serge Ibaka, no good there. Yeah, he has struggled this season with just, up close. So 4 rebound advantage. As, what a block there. Back over to Parsons. And here he finishes with the jam. So Steven Adams with the block, but then nice recovery by Jameer Nelson. And has nice steal there as they tried to thin the red as a little bit of contact there, no call. As Kevin Durant bringing the ball up, Jameer Nelson on him. Devin Harris has Jeremy Lamb. And a little bit of a mismatch, I would say, with Parsons and Westbrook. Of course, Westbrook has to shoot over Parsons. So that matchup might work, might be beneficial. So Nelson over to Chandler Parsons. As he drives it in. Tough shot as he had Ibaka. As Jeremy Lamb gets the 2. 33-27, 7 points for Jeremy Lamb. As right now Dallas just trying to find the rhythm here. As there's a jumper for Chandler Parsons. Once again, Jameer Nelson with the assist. So 12 points. Yep, heating up 5 for 8 in this game. As that's just over the hands of Wright in Nowitzki. And a timeout for Rick Carlisle and the Mavericks. So he is not liking what he's seeing right now. He wants to talk it over. So right now, yep, I tell you, the fans, once they found out the Mavericks won their series, tickets sold out in an instant. Mavericks and the Thunder. And I believe the same was true in Dallas. Tickets just selling out like crazy. So Brandon Wright being subbed out, and Tyson Chandler coming back in. There's the league leaders in assists. Jameer Nelson 5th with 7 point, almost 8 assists a game this past regular season. So he can dish the ball very well. Now Chandler Parsons over to Jameer Nelson once again. And it's inside once again to Tyson Chandler. 2 easy points there. And Tyson Chandler, not a whole lot can be said about the scoring, but his defense work is certainly what people do say about him. And he has been quite the acquisition. As there's a nice rebound for Jameer Nelson. Westbrook trying to challenge. As there goes Nowitzki. Cannot get the shot. A little bit of contact once again, but seems like the referees are really letting... Oh, nice block for Chandler Parsons. Looks like the referees are really letting things play out just a bit in this Western Conference Finals series. And there's a steal, and slam with the slam. And yes, I know that rhymes. Now inside 2. Nice slam there for Tyson Chandler. 39-31. As Durant for 3. Got it. So 39-34. I tell you, with even the tightest defense by Parsons, Durant still found a way to get that in there. So over to Parsons, and now Parsons can't do the same thing. As I'll tell you, Durant, he is heating up. 33-point lead for the Mavericks. Now inside to Parsons again. Chandler, and he picks up the foul on Jeremy Lamb, and the hoop and the harm. A lot riding on this game. Well, it's game 1, but a lot is riding on the series. A lot of experts projected the Thunder will get to the NBA Finals, especially with this lineup of theirs with Westbrook, Durant, Harden. So a lot of people felt that this team could do it. But nobody... Oh, Ibaka with a nice slam, but nobody expected the Mavericks, the number 6 seed in the playoffs, to make it as far as they have so far. To dispatch of Durant picking up his 3rd foul. So that's with 6:16 to go here in the second period, first half. Parsons picking up the 3rd foul on KD. But a lot of people predicted that the Thunder would get to the finals. And 2 for 2. So right now Harris. Oh, there's the illegal screen for Steven Adams, his first. So the ball turns over to the Mavericks. So 6:05 left to go here in the first half. Oh, right now Raymond Felton and Parsons for 3. And guess who's there for the finish? Oh, couldn't quite finish it, is Tyson Chandler. As KD Euro stepping his way to the basket and cutting the lead to 4 points. So 44-40. Anybody's ball game at this point, as that's nice shot by Chandler Parsons, as he is having a fantastic first half. And of course, being matched up against KD is a challenge, and the job is to slow him down somehow. You have 4 rebound difference. Oh, Feldson. Oh, could not get the finish. And now Westbrook. As Westbrook for 3, no good. But Adams there again. I say he really cleans up well around the glass, which has been a mainstay of early in his career. No, Harris for 3, got it. Nice assist from Raymond Felton. 6.7 rebounds for Steven Adams in the game and a block shot. And timeout, Scott Brooks once again. So heading this close into halftime, he wants to make sure that his guys are making the moves they need to make before he wants to make sure that his guys are making the moves they need to make before heading into halftime. That's the most important factor at this point. So Parsons, Nowitzki, and everyone else will come out. Brandon Wright, who will have the responsibility of Kendrick Perkins. Serge Ibaka still in the game. Greg Smith has his responsibility, and Jay Crowder gets the unfortunate task of guarding Kevin Durant. And Kevin Durant for 3 again. So right now, as there, Smith cannot get the finish, and the break is on. So Jackson bringing the ball up, and Harden, as he picks up the foul, and Smith finishes with style, and I believe that's his first 2 points of the game. As the 3-point play cuts it to 1 for the Mavericks. So 49-48 with 3:30 left to go here in the first half. No, Ricky Ledoux with Harden, as he slips past both of them and gets the nice easy jam. Now, who said Harden couldn't play defense? So Jackson over to Perkins, over to Durant. As that is a very good challenge. Smith with the rebound. 3-point lead for the Mavericks. Over to Smith, as he'll pick up the foul on Kendrick Perkins, his second. So nice foul there. Kendrick Perkins, a former Celtic, former champion. He was part of the 08. He was part of the 08 Celtics that won the championship. And there is Greg Smith, young man out of Fresno State. He was undrafted in the draft and then signed by the Mavericks in the offseason. As Durant won't get that one in. Ledoux with a nice rebound. 52-48. As Barea, nice finish. So right now the Mavericks doing everything they can to keep Loud City from getting too loud here at the Chesapeake Arena. So Durant over to Harden. Over to Jackson in the corner, no good. Jay Crowder with a nice rebound. there's a foul against Nick Collison, his second, as J.J. Barea will head to the free throw line right at exactly the 2-minute mark. There was Durant this season, 28 points a game. Thompson, James, Rose, and Irving. All those guys underneath Durant, league leaders, were in the playoffs and eliminated in the playoffs. As Barea goes 2 for 2, 56-48. Dallas in the lead here in game 1 as the Thunder. As Jackson for 3, got it. So 56-51, Jackson nailing the deep 3. So over to Jay Crowder, going with the double screen and can't get the finish. As that's, nice challenge by Barea. As Jay Crowder dealing with Durant as right, and he'll pick up the 4th foul on KD. So Scott Brooks with 1:12 left to go in the game better get his man out of there, as you still have the whole second half to go here. So Durant, Westbrook coming into the game for KD as he'll sit with 4 fouls. As Brandon Wright cannot get either of the free throws. As, nice block by Minu, but he also got the arm, so James Harden will go to the free throw line with 1:07 left to go in the first half here. And there's the first free throw. And there's 2. So 56-53. And there is Aminu. Nice finish. So 58-53, so Al-Farouq Aminu with his, I believe, his first 2 points of the game. Now Westbrook as there. I tell you, Westbrook, he takes the bumps so well and finishes very well. Hits the bump for Nowitzki and finishes it just like that. As there, he gets a 3-point play, so a 2-point lead. So Barea taking his time here, as Nowitzki cannot get the shot there. As Harden touching the backboard while he's up there. As both teams are in the bonus. So 58 all in the game. So Felton over to Barea for 3. Got it! Big time 3 for J.J. Barea. 15 seconds to go before the half. And Al-Farouq Aminu, you know he's got the advantage. As Felton will put it up, no good, and Dallas takes a 3-point lead at halftime in a credible first half of action, 61-58, as both teams literally always exciting game with me. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. So Rick Carlisle talking with Doris on the sidelines there, as no doubt an incredible first half between both of these teams. They are fighting hard. So there you see the Dallas Mavericks leading in assists and only a 2 rebound difference between the Thunder and the Mavericks right now. 16 points for Chandler Parsons. He had a really good first half. Steven Adams with 7 rebounds, and Jameer Nelson with 7 assists. So he's really moving the ball well. So before we go any further, let's take a look at the halftime stats. Kevin Durant with 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. But the most important factor, 4 fouls in the first half. So 2 for 3 from deep, 5 for 10 for the game, but 4 fouls in the first half. And that was, taking a chance, in which he did pick up that 4th foul. That means he's only got 2 to play with here still with the second half to go. Jeremy Lamb with 9 points. Russell Westbrook with 9 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and 2 steals in the game. And then James Harden, a little bit of slow start. No points in the first period, but he picked up 7 in the second. And 2 rebounds, 2 assists for him, 2 for 6, but no 3-pointers yet for James in this game. But he did have this nice dunk, which he slapped the backboard on. Reggie Jackson with 7 points, 2 assists in the game. He does have 1 3-pointer in the game. Steven Adams, 6 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block shot in the game. Serge Ibaka with 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists in the game. And he picked up 2 fouls early, and that's been pretty much it so far. Collison with 4 points, 4 rebounds in the game, and 1 assist. And he also picked up 2 fouls in the first half. And Kendrick Perkins with no points, but 4 rebounds and 1 steal for him. And then Westes, Roberson, Perry Jones, and Mitch McGarry have not made an appearance in this game yet, as Steven Adams leading the club with 7 rebounds. And Harden, Durant, Jackson, Westbrook, and Ibaka all have 2 assists in the game so far. Westbrook with 2 steals, and the only one with a block shot so far is Steven Adams in the first half. For the Dallas Mavericks, Chandler Parsons, very good start for him. 16 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, and a block shot for him. 6 for 11, 1 for 3 from deep, and 3 for 4 from the free throw line. J.J. Barea with 9 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound in the game. Devin Harris with 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist in the game. Tyson Chandler with 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 block shots in the game, as he certainly had a stellar first half. Brandon Wright with 5 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist for him, as he had a good first half. And Raymond Felton with 3 points, 3 assists for him, but he is struggling from the free throw line, going 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Greg Smith with 3 points, 1 rebound in the game. And Zerk, a very slow start for him, only 3 points in the game so far, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. He's 1 for 5 shooting right now, so maybe he feels like he's got to put it all on his shoulders right now. But with Chandler Parsons playing the way he's playing right now, I don't think you need to go there. And then Ledoux with 2 points, and Aminu with 2 points. Jameer Nelson with no points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists right now for Jameer Nelson, as he is certainly playing a very good first half. And Jay Crowder with 4 minutes played in, he has 1 rebound in the game. Brandon Rush, the only one not to make an appearance in the game as of yet from the bench. And the comparison of the first half of the game so far, the Mavericks shooting 56% from the field, and the Thunder 49%, and 3 for 6, 50% for the Mavericks from deep, and 4 for 9. Now, the difference in the free throws, the Thunder have been to the line 6 times, have made all 6 for 100%, and the Mavericks are 12 out of 20 for 60%. So the big question will be, if it gets down to the big time, the fourth period, and it comes down to free throws, which team is going to be able to make those free throws down the stretch? So second half, away we go, of game 1 between the Mavericks and the Thunder. So Jeremy Lamb playing in place of Kevin Durant, and Scott Brooks playing it smart, not putting KD out there right now. And there is 2 points for Serge Ibaka. So 1 point lead. So Chandler Parsons dealing with Lamb. And now not really much going on for him. Over to Chandler Parsons. Tyson Chandler, excuse me. And there is a nice defense by the Thunder. And nice steal by Nowitzki. Now Parsons for three. Got it! And I tell you, he knows just how to silence the crowd. 19 points for Chandler Parsons. No wonder he led the team this season, averaging almost 19 points a game this season. Now Westbrook with Jameer Nelson on him. And Serge Ibaka. As there is a tough challenge, but Westbrook somehow finds a way to score, as he always does. 64-62. And a tough screen there by Tyson Chandler. And Parsons with a nice slam. He's got 21. As we like to say, yes, you have Dirk Nowitzki, but since the acquisition of Chandler Parsons, they have been an absolutely dangerous team. And Jeremy Lamb, 2 for 2 from deep. And he's got 12 points. So Dirk Nowitzki getting in position. Moving up on Serge Ibaka and picking up the foul on Serge Ibaka, his third. That's one thing Dirk is so good at, getting contact and getting the fouls on the big guys. And the struggles continue at the free throw line. So Jeremy Lamb, Kevin Durant coming back in, so go ahead and mark it. 9:45 here in the third period. Scott Brooks rolling the dice. So 67-65. 1 out of 2 for Nowitzki at the free throw line. As that's no good. Nice defense from Chandler Parsons and Harris. Driving it, and there's a foul. Wow, on KD, his fifth. So Scott Brooks, I tell you, I told you, mark it. 9:45 when he came back in, and now 9:32 left in the third period. KD picking up his fifth. Now Kevin Durant, Scott Brooks going with Reggie Jackson, a 3-guard lineup. So 68-65, Devin Harris. Now KD with 12 points, and there is Steven Adams once again, and a timeout for Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure we got things back in order here. So I tell you, big story. KD coming in at 9:45, and then picked up his fifth foul at 9:32. So he'll have to sit for a bit. That is, if Scott Brooks wants his major player. If he wants his major player to get to the fourth period at this point, well, at this point, I think the Mavericks could care less. Now Parsons, as he is double teamed inside to Chandler, and nice head fakes there to get Steven Adams off his feet, and he scores. He's got 11 points, 3 rebounds in the game. So the Thunder kind of in uncharted territory. Kevin Durant has not been in a whole lot of foul trouble this playoff series, nor has he fouled out of a game this playoff series, and right now they're just going to have to go with the guys that are also here on this team. There's James Harden from deep, as Tyson Chandler with a nice rebound. As Nowitzki, with Adams right in his face. Nowitzki was thinking about it. So right now, as there is the fourth foul on Serge Ibaka. So a major defender for the Thunder getting in foul trouble. As Chandler Parsons, 22 and 23. So 72-67 as we are really as there is an easy 2 points. So 72-69. Oh, right now, I tell you, Harris having all the issues in the world as Chandler Parsons cannot get the mid-range jumper. Ibaka with the rebound. As Westbrook and Nowitzki with a nice rebound. As Parsons inside to Harris, just a little easy flip, cannot get the finish. And Jackson with the rebound. Stretching the floor out, Harden for three, can't get it, and Nowitzki with the rebound again. So still a 3-point lead here. So resetting the offense once again. Yes, you definitely want to do that. As Parsons with a full jumper, can't get it. And Westbrook trying to shake and bake in the face of Tyson Chandler. Cannot get the three, the tying bucket. So Devin Harris bringing the ball up. And Jameer Nelson. Boy, tough challenge there. Now you got the mismatch against Adams, and there's a foul against Adams, his second. 6:34 left to go. Of course. Because these are ladies' favorite games. And there's the first free throw. So 73-69 and Jameer Nelson's first 2 points of the game. As he'll go 2 for 2. (74-69). As Harden inside, nice defense. Nice defense for Dirk Nowitzki on the steal. So Harris with Steven Adams on him. As over to Nowitzki. As Nowitzki with a nice easy jumper from the free throw line. 76-69. A little bit of a slow start for Nowitzki. And right now the Thunder certainly, as Jackson cranking it from three, there's a foul over the back. Serge Ibaka, that will be his fifth. So 2 guys of the Thunder picking up 5 fouls here. Scott Brooks has really got to think about who he's going to bring in, as Dallas is in the bonus. So there is as 2 for 2 goes Dirk from the free throw line. Timeout, Scott Brooks. So you had a feeling the timeout was coming. So right now the Mavericks extending their lead to 78-69. As right now this has been an absolute fantastic ball game. So 78-69 in favor of the Mavericks, and there's Westbrook with a quick running jumper. He had 9 points in the first half. So right now Dallas taking all of their time here. Now Dirk from mid-range, nice shot there for Dirk. 14-6 run in the last 6 minutes for the Dallas Mavericks, and I tell you, they have been on an impressive run, really putting the impressive home record on the line for the Thunder this season. They had the league's best home record. I think they only took 3 losses at home, and they took no losses at home in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs. The one game they lost was in San Antonio in that series. So there's a nice 3 for Dirk. He's got 13, and he has scored 10 points already here in the second half. So 83-73 as Jameer Nelson picking up his 3rd foul. My gracious. Russell Westbrook. Dirk! Indeed. No substitutions coming into the game. Al-Farouq Aminu, Brandon Wright, Raymond Felton, and J.J. Barea in the game for the Mavericks. 83-76 as Carlisle decides to get his starters out. He wants his guys for that 4th and final period. So inside, that was where were you going with that one? And there's a tough foul by Al-Farouq Aminu, his 2nd, as James Harden will go to the free throw line and get the first one. And he'll get the second one. So 2 for 2, 83-78. Go inside to Chandler. Where was that going? That was either a floater or an alley-oop gone bad as the ball turns back over. So the Thunder with a chance to cut this lead to 3. As Tyson Chandler picking up Brandon Wright picking up the foul as Russell Westbrook getting the hoop and the horn. As the fans here at Chesapeake Bay Arena are certainly Chesapeake Energy Arena. The energy is certainly there. Right now, Barea trying his best on Westbrook, and Westbrook picking up his first foul as Barea says, you know what? You pick up a foul on my man, I will get one on you. And nice shot there. As 1 for 2 goes Barea. As nice defense for Al-Farouq Aminu, denying Kevin Durant, who's also in the game. Risky move. You're risking the man's 6th foul this early in the later 3rd period, but my goodness. As Al-Farouq Aminu, nice mid-range jumper. As Raymond Felton with the assist. So KD with only 12 points and 5 fouls in the game. And Serge Ibaka also with 5 fouls in the game, as the ball will retain with the Thunder with 9 seconds on the shot clock. And Kendrick Perkins also in the game for the Thunder, as KD cannot get the three-pointer. So 1 for 5 of the Thunder after going 4 for 9 in the first half from three-point range, as Serge Ibaka picking up his sixth and final foul. He is done with 6 points, 2:13 in the third period, and Serge Ibaka is done for the game for the Thunder. So the first Thunder to foul out this postseason, as the Mavericks have certainly done their homework, getting fouls on the big men and on the major players, as Barea cannot get either of those two. We went 1 for 2 last time, goes 0 for 2 this time. And like I said, the struggles continue. Now Kendrick Perkins for 2. And it's a 3-point game. So Perkins, I believe his first 2 points of the game here at Chesapeake Energy Arena. Under 2 minutes. So Jackson with, as he'll pick up the foul on Jackson, J.J. Barea will, so he'll go back to the free throw line, which we hope he can extend the lead. He gets the first one, thank goodness. And Jeremy Lamb also entering the game, as Barea goes 2 for 2. So after going 0 for 2 at the line last time, he goes 2 for 2 this time. And right now KD, he has got to be oh so careful, playing with 5 fouls in this game. As, yep, a little step back jumper, but Brandon Wright was there for defense. Oh, and Felton hit the line for the backcourt violation. So 1:15 left to go here in the third period. So Jackson. As Harden completely covered up by Al-Farouq Aminu. Of course, he is playing that small forward position. As Jackson for 3, got it. Or actually Jeremy Lamb for 3. He's really playing well. So 88-86, 2-point lead. Inside to Felton. Nice pass from Barea to Felton. Felton kind of just knew when to go. And a nice steal. So back over to Raymond Felton. Over to Barea. So the last 5 seconds on the shot clock. Barea driving in. Cannot get the finish. No. And there's a nice steal. Good hands. Over to Felton, who's got Durant on him. Little pull-up jumper. Cannot get it, but that's going to end the third period. Whoo. So the Dallas Mavericks and the Thunder. 4-point lead for the Mavericks as we head to the fourth and final period. So KD, Dirk Nowitzki, Mavericks Thunder, Game 2. Now, needless to say, yes, as you saw on that little stat line there, 28 points a game this season for KD, and I don't believe he's even close to that in this game. So 90-86, Dallas with the lead. They get the ball to start the fourth and final period. Now Harris with the ball. And you know he is looking for Parsons, and KD is done for the game. As Chandler Parsons picking up KD's 6th and final foul. So the risk did not work for Scott Brooks in this game. So Mitch McGarry will come in. Young man from Michigan, as Chandler Parsons finishes the three-point play, and now Serge Ibaka and Kevin Durant out of the game due to fouls. As there's Westbrook. Nowitzki only his 2nd foul. So Westbrook, he might feel the need to really start to put this on his shoulders, both him and Harden. So McGarry going out, and Huestes will come in as Chandler Parsons with the rebound. Westbrook going 1 for 2 at the line. And the Dallas Mavericks, I tell you, the first part of the plan has worked. Has Nowitzki with a nice head fake on Adams, and then got the 2 points the easy way. So you have 2 major players from the starting 5 out of the game. And nice rebound for Aminu, as Harden could not get that short jumper. So Jameer Nelson dealing with you-know-who, as Nowitzki goes deep again. My goodness, he's got 18 points, 15 here in the second half, 2 for 2 from deep. As Jeremy Lamb cannot get that one, and nice rebound again for Nowitzki. 98-87 right now. The fans here at Chesapeake Energy Arena are completely stunned. It's not like the Mavericks. And there's a foul against Huestes, his first. Phew, what a game. As Dirk Nowitzki getting close to the 100-point mark here. And he does get the Mavericks to the 100 triple digits. 187. No, nice inside pass there. James Harden with the finish. So 189. So Nowitzki with 18 points in the game. And Parsons, who has had a very good game himself. As Aminu just had to get something up. Oh, what defense by Adams. As there's a tough finish, 191. No, Nowitzki for 3, cannot get that one. And James Harden with the passing it around, so Adams. Oh, Chandler Parsons somehow escaped that, and Perry Jones with the nice shot there, so 194. So inside again to Dirk. And there's a foul against Perry Jones, his first. So Aminu, young man out of Wake Forest, and he gets the first free throw. As he won't go. 2 for 2. As there is a tough challenge, and Adams finishing strong in the paint. Once again, 101-96. And once again, and there is that nice defense by the Thunder that has. There's Reggie Jackson. We're down to a 3-point lead. So once it got to 100, oh boy, the Mavericks have certainly hit the skids just a little bit. As nice shot for Nowitzki. Nothing Nick Collison could do. 22 points as both Nowitzki and Chandler Parsons over 20 points tonight. As there is a tough shot. Nice rebound for Chandler Parsons. And then inside to Jameer Nelson. Oh, nice little wraparound for the layup. 105-98. Jameer Nelson once again that's dishing out the assists tonight. And there's a tough challenge. Nice job there. Onward to Jameer Nelson. Oh! Boy, I thought that might go in. So now the mismatch. So Parsons for 3. Can't get it, but look who's there. Jameer Nelson with the offensive rebound and the finish. Nicely done there in the midst of Steven Adams. 107-98. And Harden. As there's a tough challenge, but Reggie Jackson finds his way to the hole. 107-100. As Dirk. Nice shot there for Dirk. 109-100. As there's, Westbrook with a nice little inside under, and 109-102. As we are at the under 5 minute mark. And right now, Harris for 3 from Nowitzki. Boy, I tell you, Jameer Nelson, very scrappy, very tough. Can't get the 3-pointer though. As there is James Harden for 3, can't get it. And Nowitzki once again with the nice rebound on ahead to Devin Harris for 2 points. So 111-102. 12 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists for Devin Harris tonight here in Game 1. So James Harden. And and there's a nice block for Nowitzki. On ahead. As Nowitzki gets that again. And a 12-4 run in the last 5 minutes for the Mavericks. 113 to 102. So just about 3 minutes left in the game. And I tell you, the Thunder, there's Adams with the slam. And looks like Carlisle wants to talk it over. Mavericks take a timeout as they kind of need to reset for the final stretch here. So the Mavericks, I tell you, Dirk Nowitzki, Jalen Parsons, Jameer Nelson just dishing the assist. He's really had a good game tonight. So 9-point lead for the Mavericks in this game. And you'll always have to be wary of the crowd here at Chesapeake. There's a reason why they call this Loud City. So the screen, Parsons, and challenge as the Thunder will get the ball. As the ball, I thought was deflected off Adams, but went off of Chandler Parsons. So Roberson coming out, Jeremy Lamb coming in at small forward as Scott Brooks continues to try to work the lineup. But two of his major players out right now. That is a big deal. Now, Jameer Nelson with Westbrook on him. And Jameer Nelson guilty of charging. So that's 4 on Jameer Nelson right now with 2:21 left to go in the game. And a 9-point lead. And we've been stuck on a 9-point lead for just a little bit. As there is a foul on Tyson Chandler. Only his first. And there you see Carlisle. Wants his guys to kind of draw first blood in this series. Get the first game. And the free throw goes off. So Russell Westbrook, one thing he has struggled with this season is free throws. He is not the automatic 2-for-2 man. So 1 out of 2, 8-point lead for the Mavericks. Now Jameer Nelson bringing the ball up. 2:12 left to go in the game. Go over to Nowitzki as he'll shoot it. No good there. And Steven Adams with the rebound. So Westbrook again. Harden will drive it in. And we're down to a 6-point lead. So Harden with 15, Harris with 12. 5 assists tonight for James Harden as he has 15 points. So right now, boy, they are really working the ball. So inside to Tyson Chandler. Little half hook. Nice shot there for Tyson Chandler. And a timeout by Scott Brooks. 115 to 107. So Carlisle, yep, he knows just how important these last few minutes are of this game. They don't. Can you feel the tension? Yep, pressure. The first game. As Westbrook for deep, no good. As Chandler Parsons with the rebound. So double screen. Over to Nowitzki. Back to Harris. Will get the mid-range jumper and get it back to a 10-point lead. So Westbrook coming down. Lamb for 3. Not when you have Chandler Parsons there on defense. 26 points, 9 rebounds tonight for Dirk. 9 of 16 shooting. And then Chandler Parsons, don't forget about him, also 20 plus points tonight. As Dirk going from deep again, as he kind of wants to flirt towards 30. And there's a nice dunk. So right now, Jameer Nelson trying to dribble through the trap. As Chandler Parsons cannot get the shot to go in. 18 seconds. As no shot clock here at this point. As Lamb from way downtown. And it's 117 to 112. And a timeout for Rick Carlisle these last 10 seconds. So 117 to 112. And Carlisle is not going to take any chances. He's going to bring in his free throw team for the down the stretch run. He knows how important the free throws are in this game. He wants his guys that are the best free throw shooters in the business. He wants them there. And Westbrook will just pick up a quick foul with 8 seconds. Only his second foul, so not even close to the bonus yet. I believe the next one will do it. Yep, the next bonus. So Collison picking up his third foul. Another second rolls off the clock. So 7 seconds left in the game. And Dirk, smooth as silk, going for his 28th point of the evening and gets it. And a timeout for Scott Brooks with 7 seconds left in the game. As I believe it's pretty much academic at this point. So the Thunder will suffer their first playoff loss at home this postseason. And who would have thought it would have been your biggest rival that would give you the first loss at home during the postseason. So last 7 seconds of the game, Ricky Ledoux as Westbrook over to Lamb, or Westes, as he drills it from 3. So 119. So over to Crowder, and no chance to foul him at this point. So 119 to 115. Woo! The Mavericks hang on in this game. 4-point win. Or you take away the 2 threes there at the end, and this game was not even that close. But the Thunder found a way to make it very close and get as they lose for the first time in the postseason. So Russell Westbrook, 25 points tonight, 1 rebound, and 8 assists in the game, and 2 steals, 10 of 25 in the game. He did not hit a three-pointer in the game, 0 for 5, but he was 5 for 7 from the free throw line. Jeremy Lamb, 18 points in the game tonight, 2 rebounds, 2 assists for him. And then James Harden, 15 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, but no threes for him tonight as he shot 5 for 16, but 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Reggie Jackson with 13 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, as he had 1 3. Kevin Durant, who fouled out early in the fourth period, had 12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, had 2 threes in the game, but 12 points is where he was stuck at by the time he fouled out of the game. He only played 19 minutes of this game, so that is very un-Durant-like by him. Steven Adams with 10 points, 12 rebounds, and a block shot. He did not miss a single shot, of course. Most of them were from very close, as he had 3 offensive rebounds in the game. Collison with 8 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Serge Ibaka with 6 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, as he also fouled out. He fouled out in the third period. And then Huestes with 3 points, Perry Jones with 3 points, Perkins with 2 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal, as he had 12 minutes of play. And then Roberson and McGarry got 1 minute in the game due to the foul issues of Durant and Serge Ibaka. Dirk Nowitzki, oh so Dirk. in this game. 28 points, 9 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 assists, 1 block shot in the game, and 2 for 4 from deep, 8 for 10 at the free throw line in this game. Chandler Parsons, 26 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and also a block shot for Chandler in this game. And Devin Harris with 14 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists in the game. Tyson Chandler with 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 block shots in the game. So Tyson also had a very good game for him. J.J. Barea with 12 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound, and also had 1 3-pointer. Went 5 for 8 from the free throw line tonight. Al-Farouq Aminu with 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Raymond Felton with 5 points, 4 assists in the game, and 3 rebounds. But a very tough 2 for 6 shooting night tonight for him, and 1 for 3 from the 3-point line. And then Brandon Wright with 5 points, 4 rebounds in the game, but went 1 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. Jameer Nelson, low numbers for him tonight in the points department, 4 points. He generally averaged 9 points a game this season and almost 8 assists a game. Well, he had 4 points, 7 rebounds, and 13 assists in this game tonight. 1 for 4 shooting, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, as he also had 2 offensive rebounds in the game and 4 fouls, but he did not foul out any in this game. Greg Smith with 3 points, Ledoux with 2, Jay Crowder with 1 rebound, and Brandon Rush did not end up playing in this game. So a very good game. So the stat line for this game: 55% shooting from the field for the Mavericks and 52 for the Thunder. And then 9 of 23 for the Thunder from deep, and 6 of 15 for the Mavericks. And then 29 of 43 from the free throw line, 67%, and 12 of 14 for the Thunder from the free throw line tonight. So a very good game, and indeed, as the biggest lead for the Thunder, or actually team fouls, went to the Thunder tonight. 26 team fouls to only 10 for the Mavericks. And then the biggest lead of the night for the Mavericks was a 13-point lead. And the biggest lead of the night for the Thunder was a 5-point lead. So other than that, it was a heck of a game. But the Mavericks delivered the Thunder their first loss at home this postseason. So and also Scott Brooks might have to really change up the lineup just a bit for the next game, because you certainly don't want to have another game in which you lose 2 of your 5 big time players on your starting 5, which is Kevin Durant and Serge Ibaka. So that is going to be an important factor heading into game number 2. And for the Timberwolves, I tell you, the dream season continues for this team. And not only did they come off a tough 7-game series against the Hornets, 4-3, in which they were down 3-1 and won the rest of the series. And then against the Bulls, well, Mike, you and I both called it. It went 7, as the Timberwolves at one point got to, we'll show you real quick. Let's see, game 1 went to the Timberwolves 101-94, in which Martin had 25, Kevin Love had 23, Zach LaVine had 10 in that game. And then the next game, game 2, the series was tied 1-1 by the same score, just flip it the other way, and the Bulls tied it up 1-1. And then game 3, the Timberwolves won that one, despite 34 points from Derrick Rose and the Bulls. The Timberwolves, Kevin Love with 22 points, LaVine with 15, Martin with 14, 113-102. The Timberwolves took a 2-1 lead in that series. Game 4, very defensive-minded battle in this one. Kevin Garnett led the Timberwolves in points with 12. Kevin Love had a double-double with 10 points, 16 rebounds in the game, and a 68-60 win. And the Timberwolves were up 3-1 at that point in the series. Game 5 then became the Bulls' turn. Derrick Rose with 24 points, Taj Gibson with 18 in the game, Jimmy Butler with only 12, as he did struggle a little bit in this series. but the Bulls hang on 85-81 to cut the lead to 3-2. Game 6 back in Minnesota, the Bulls ran out early and stayed ahead, especially with a third period like the Timberwolves went through, scoring only 14 points in the third period. That led to the 98-82 win by the Bulls to tie the series 3-3 heading into Game 7. And then Game 7, Derrick Rose did all he could, 18 points, did not hit a 3 in this game. Jimmy Butler with 16, Brooks with 16, McDermott with 12, and Joakim Noah with a double-double with 10 points, 10 rebounds in the game. Taj Gibson with only 10 points, 8 rebounds, but 6 block shots in the game. But in the end, it was not enough, as Andrew Wiggins had the best game of his career in the playoffs, as he had 23 points, 5 rebounds, assist, a steal, and a block shot. Kevin Love with 14, Mo Williams with 12, and Kevin Martin with 11. And then Rubio with 8 points, 11 assists in the game. And as the Timberwolves pulled it out in Game 7, 101-92, to go into Game 1 against the Toronto Raptors, in which it was a very tough game, but down the stretch, the Timberwolves won it 81-69, with Kyle Lowry going 17 points, Chris Bosh with 16, DeMar DeRozan with 15 in Game 1, and the Timberwolves, once again led by Kevin Love, 23 points. Pekovic, a very good game for him, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 3 offensive rebounds in the game. Zach LaVine had only 8 points in the game. Mo Williams with 8, Garnett with 6, Martin with 6, Wiggins with only 5, and Brewer with 5 off the bench. Rubio with 4 points, 5 assists in the game, and then Zhang with 2 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 block shots in the game. So he was equally as tough as the Timberwolves took Game 1. As here, the Mavericks did their job tonight, taking Game 1 of this series against the Oklahoma City Thunder, drawing first blood in the series. So Game 2, you have to think for Scott Brooks, he's going to have to figure out a way to keep his the main cog of that starting 5, which is Westbrook, Harden, Durant, Ibaka, and then of course Adams. But your main 2 cogs, Ibaka with rebounding and shot blocking, Durant for scoring, and of course Harden and Westbrook can do either or, but you got to have those guys in there. And tonight, Ibaka fouling out in the third period, and Kevin Durant fouling out early in the fourth really changed things around in this game tonight. So in which the Mavericks were able to, down the stretch, hit the shots they needed to, with Dirk Nowitzki going for 28 points, 9 rebounds tonight. Parsons with 26, Harris with 14, Chandler with 13 plus 2 block shots, and JJ Barea with 12 in the game. So once again, fantastic effort all around by the Mavericks tonight. So needless to say, Mike and Lady, I am going, no fouling out would have done it. Yeah, kudos to the Mavericks, indeed, most indeed. So, Mike and Lady, hate to do it tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight, because I know, Mike, you work early tomorrow, and I certainly don't want you to miss Game 2 of the Raptors and the Timberwolves. So, I will do my best, but I believe I'm going to try my best to be on early tomorrow for a doubleheader, which would be Game 2 of Game 2 of both of these series. So so that should be a fun evening indeed. So Mike and Lady, thank you once again for joining my stream tonight. I certainly do appreciate it. Ryan, wherever you are, my friend, I certainly hope you're watching the videos, watching your Mavericks doing the unthinkable. Not only have they beaten the Clippers in the first round, they upset the Pacers in the second round, and looks like they're taking dead aim on doing the same to the Thunder in the in this series. So we'll have to see just what we're going to be looking like for who's going to be in the NBA Finals. You have the Thunder, the number 1 seed, the Mavericks, the number 6 seed, or the Raptors, the number 3 seed, or the Timberwolves, the number 5 seed. So it will be interesting to see in the end who gets where in this whole thing. And then, of course, once this season is over, then we lead into 2K16, in which I'm already have played some games in that season, and I'm already to the first matchup between the Timberwolves and the Bulls. So, needless to say, there's a plan for that. And the conclusion of this series was the reason for that. So, Mike and Lady, thank you again for once again checking me out. As always, I certainly do appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great evening. And I certainly, and I will do the same myself. And for everyone else, Ryan, wherever you are, my friend, I am I am certainly hope you find your way back to our chat room once again here at Diamonds Plus Gaming. So until tomorrow night, I will see everyone then. Have yourself a great evening. And as always, tell those closest to you that you love them. And as always, wear a mask for protection, even if everyone else ain't doing it. Protect yourself at all times. And as always, keep God number one. God bless everyone. Have yourself a fantastic evening, everybody.